Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Draven Who Games, where today we are doing another episode of 8-Bit of Fun. Another twofer, another duo. This time we're back with our regular co-host, Ryan.
Yo.
Also known as Broken Square. Forgot to say that
Yeah.
part. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, so he's finally back, although we've lost everyone else again, so...
I think we've decided to demote Gage to a special guest at this
Man,
point.
he doesn't show up. He's prom dress shopping right now. So
Yeah, so everyone go put in the comments asking Gage to send him his pictures of his new prom dress, because I'm sure it's pretty beautiful. He's gonna wear like a bright blue.
well, of
He's gonna
course.
dye his hair blonde. Wait, no, his hair's already kind of blonde, so he's like gonna tie it up in like a blonde, dude. I'm gonna call him Gagerella right there.
Hashtag Gagerella.
Hashtag Gagerella, making that a thing.
Uh,
So if anybody can send into the Discord a picture of Gage's face as Cinderella,
please do.
Please.
Yeah. So, yeah, we tried to get Henry on the cast, and he was kind of in the test footage, but we can hear him, but he can't hear us. So that was pretty interesting. Though, we plan on having him on at some point, as far as that works.
Probably next week.
And maybe one day we'll get the entire podcast land together of me, Ryan, Gage, Joey, and Henry. But it's highly unlikely that that'll ever happen.
I feel like that's going to be really hard because there's going to be so many people talking.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, so I guess with that, we'll go ahead and get right into the news. I've made that joke a lot on this show.
No, just stop. You know, I'm already regretting playing this game. I'm turning it off.
Oh, what are you playing?
Lego Incredibles.
Oh, I told you, man. I told you it's no good.
I beat it, and then I never touched it again.
So anyway, the news. We're gonna start with Nintendo as we always do. And we're gonna start with their anniversary. So Nintendo is nearing their 130th anniversary as a company, which is
way too long. I feel like they've been around for like 20 years.
Yeah, but they've been around since 1889 when they made Terrafuga cards in Japan, which were cards with pictures on them, and they were produced after gambling was illegal in Japan, and people would use these picture cards as gambling cards. So they sold a lot of them.
So you're saying Nintendo was influencing criminals? Bam!
Nah, man, they were making picture cards for children, and they had beautiful art on them.
To influence gambling.
And people kind of use them for gambling sometimes, yeah, most of the time. Okay,
dude, that's like going into the streets and saying, yo, if you give me some weed, I'll give you a Poke card. I'll give you this diamond freaking Blastoise. Some crap. I don't know what they do.
I mean, Nintendo has a crazy history as a company. So yeah, they started out with Terrafuga cards in 1889, and then they tried a taxi service, a series of
I remember that.
A series of love hotels. So
yeah, those were kind of awkward.
Man, have you been around for 130 years?
Yeah, man.
And then they made toys, and then finally...
No, wait, no. I just got what you were referencing. No, I meant, like, I remember reading about it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was...
trying to say I'm old.
But yeah, anyway, sorry, there's some guy named Lucky Lakitu that's just talking away in one of my text chats on Discord.
Lucky Lakitu?
I don't know, man. It was very distracting. It popped up in the corner of my screen, and I'm like, what the heck
Ignore
is this? But yeah, so 130th anniversary, The Guardian did an interview. I'm like the co-owner of the server. Sorry, this is getting very interesting. Anyway, but yeah, so, The Guardian did an interview.
Oh my god, you're stuttering so much.
I think it was The Guardian. And, basically, they talked about, just how, they're kind of...
Spit it out!
They may look like a beautiful swan on top, but they are paddling...
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about anymore.
I'm talking about the Nintendo article about their 130th anniversary.
I thought you were talking about something with Lakitu.
No, I'm not talking about Lucky Lakitu anymore.
I'm so confused.
But yeah, so they said that Nintendo may look like a beautiful swan on top, but underneath they're paddling like an insane person. So
That's actually they took. Hold on, is that actually in the article?
yeah, it's in the article.
Bro, they ripped that right from a quote. Like
Nice.
that's a quote of God. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I know it's in Zombies, so where he's like, it's like a duck on top, but underneath they're paddling like they're riding an effing bicycle.
Yeah, something like that. But
So.
yeah. Then they talked about their history and Miyamoto. It's a very interesting article, so I'll try to put a link in the description.
Oh, speaking of Miyamoto, did you happen to put in the the script for Sakurai's surgery or
Oh
hospitality or
no, I
whatever?
did not. Do you want to
Yeah, we
talk
should probably.
about that real quick?
I remember something
Because
popped
I
up
didn't
because.
hear anything about it. So
Oh, you didn't?
no, I mean I think I saw something a while ago, but not recently.
No, I think it was either this week or last week. A lot of people were complaining like, "Oh, Miyamoto, Sakurai is super lazy and he's not doing anything." Well, it actually turned out he wasn't doing anything because he was actually in the hospital for I can't remember the correct term, but it was something in his stomach,
Yeah.
and people were saying like they were just instantly regretting saying anything because it was just something with his stomach and. I believe he's out of the hospital now, but they're still watching him.
Yeah, he's had a lot of medical issues in the past. Like, I believe it was while he's working on either Melee or Brawl that he messed up something with his hands, and he like
Mm-hmm.
sat at his desk and had like an IV in him while he was working. I mean, the man just doesn't stop. So
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy. But yeah. So in other news, the DLC for Captain Toad got a full release. Previously, you could play like one little level of it, but now you can play the full thing. It's called the Special Episode. It's $5.99 in the Nintendo eShop, and I'm pretty excited. I want to pick it up. I still haven't gotten around to it yet, but I loved Captain Toad, and I played the entire game, so it's probably something good
Never
for me to
played
check
it.
out. So, and it's like really, again, it's $5.99, so like you can't really go wrong. It's more Captain Toad. It's 18 new challenge levels and 5 completely new courses. So yeah, not a whole lot of new content, but there's something there. So.
It's $6 worth.
So yeah, and then we got some new games announced for the
Ooh.
Nintendo Switch. Sniper Elite 3, the Complete Edition, will be coming to the Switch. I've never played a Sniper Elite game, and they look kind of senselessly violent. I don't know. It's weird because
That's like every modern
they
game.
they look kind of cartoony, but at the same time you like snipe and and then it goes in like Mortal Kombat freaking X-ray mode.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just doesn't look that interesting to me. The only thing that interests me was kind of the whole World War II sort of aesthetic, and I like history, so that kind of interests me. But other than that, I just yeah. And then a tease for a new game on the Switch is Castle Crashers Remastered. Because the
It's Castle Crashers made by it starts with an M.
Mojang?
Mammoth or something.
No, they're I believe they're called the Behemoth or
Behemoth. Yeah.
yeah.
I know Castle Crashers because they made. Okay, it's kind of off topic, but at the same time, it's not. They also made a game called what was it called? I just played it. Battle Block Theater.
Yeah, that's him.
That game is so funny. I
But
love
yeah,
that game.
I believe that one of the first game that they got really big for was Castle Crashers.
Yeah, it was
And the
Castle
reason
Crashers.
the reason why I said that Mojang was because the first thing I ever saw about Castle Crashers was that there were skins in like Minecraft on the PS3.
Yeah.
So and I
Yeah.
thought they were neat skins, and I didn't know what they really were. But yeah, it's the Behemoth, and on the Behemoth's Twitter, they put out a little image of 4 different colored Joy-Con matching the 4 main characters of Castle Crashers. And then people kept commenting like, "Oh, well, where's the pink one?" And then they put a pink Joy-Con. And then somebody said, "Where's the blacksmith?" or something like that. I believe that's a like a different type of crasher in the game. And they put up a purple Joy-Con, which is its color. So it's pretty clear that Castle Crashers is coming to Switch. So
Nah, they
I
should
don't
bring
know
in
what.
Metal Block.
Yeah, I'd like that. But I've
Battle Block.
never actually seen gameplay of Castle Crashers. I'm not really sure like
I've
how it
never
plays, but
I've never seen it, but I know what it looks like. I've just
yeah.
never like actually seen it
So I'm
because
not.
the only game I've played by them is Battle Block, and I actually did many streams with my friend playing through the game. Dude,
Hmm.
if you have free time, just look up the cutscenes. They're hilarious.
You know, I
Anybody
think
who anybody who has not played the game, just sit there and look at the cutscenes. They're hilarious.
if they're at PAX, they may announce it. I think that makes sense.
I doubt they'll bring that game. I want a sequel.
There's some really cute plushies on their shop. I was just looking around at like stuff.
Yeah, they it's kind of a spoiler alert, but then again, it's not because nobody cares about the story of the game. It's really not a story game. It's more just like
Yeah.
platforming. But at the end, you see the main character or the main guy you're trying to save. I guess I don't really know. I got very distracted through the cutscenes because they were freaking hilarious. He gets like knocked off a boat and sinks to the bottom of the ocean, and the hat that I guess controlled him fell onto his head, and
Yeah.
it like shoots a beam up in the air, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a sequel. Well, apparently, I actually did some research after I saw that, and
Hmm.
they don't do sequels with their games.
Yeah.
And I was like kind of ticked off because I'm like, no, they ended that like they could easily. And I actually had an argument with my friend about it. He's like, no, they're just doing that for comedic effect. I'm like, no, they're not. Nobody does that. That's cruelty.
Yeah. But yeah. So I think that Castle Clashers would at least make sense because it's already on Xbox One. So like, why not?
Yeah.
Um. I do not want to buy Castle Clashers. Thank you. Anyway. Anyway. So yeah, and then another game that we've known about since last Direct is Assassin's Creed 3 Remaster
Yeah.
with the PS Vita game Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation will be coming to the Switch. Sorry, also if I got louder there, I leaned in towards the mic because I was trying to see what the name of it was. Cause
Yeah.
I have it.
Yeah. You
I
got
have the
very loud.
I have the Vita game on my shelf over there. I was trying to see what it's called. But yeah, so they're both going to be remastered. The frame rate looked terrible last time in that reveal trailer. But I think that will be reflected in something we see later. But they recently kind of had a press conference or something, and they said some more stuff. So it will feature HD rumble, motion controls. The UI will change.
No motion control.
Well, it's only you can turn it on for aiming, so it's sort of like in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
And then the UI, like and like the whole heads up display and stuff. When you're playing in handheld and docked, it depending on which mode you're playing in, it'll change for ease of use and the ability to actually see what you're doing. So
Yeah, I actually really like 3, so I'm kind of glad they're doing it. I wish they would also do 4 because 4 was actually
yeah, I know that a
3 was
lot of
my
people like
favorite.
4.
3 was always my favorite, and it was probably everyone's least favorite.
Yeah, that's what I've
But
heard.
and I actually really enjoyed it because it takes place back in I think the Revolutionary War,
Yeah, it does.
and it's an amazing game, and I was really upset at how much like hate it got. And my friend's like, oh well, you should try 4. You would love 4, and I'm like, I don't know, it has boats and stuff, and I don't fully care that much for like games that revolve around like boats and stuff because I'm like I don't really like boats. I mean, cars you can at least go off road and stuff, and planes you can do like barrel rolls and crap. But not a boat, you're just going from point A to point B. That's
I'm
it.
on a boat.
Yeah, I'm on a boat. What do I? Oh, and also I don't like water. So
Don't like
yeah.
water.
No, if you put me in the ocean, put me back. You don't know what's in that water. It's gross. I
And
like sand. Sand's gross too.
yeah. Is he gonna go into that Anakin Skywalker quote from the
No,
prequels?
no, I really
like
don't like sand now. I don't like sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. It doesn't. It is. He's completely right though. It is coarse and it does get everywhere. When I lived in North Carolina, there would be sand all in the freaking drain. Hated that.
But anyway,
Anyway.
there's also going to be a touchscreen interface and gameplay tweaks that'll help it, so you can be more stealthy this time around if you want.
Even though it's already pretty stealthy.
But they're adding more stealth mechanics.
Oh well, hey, at least as long as they don't do another Odyssey. or I meant Assassin's Creed Odyssey, not Mario Odyssey. I would love another Mario Odyssey. No, as long as they don't do Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Origins, I will buy it because I don't like either of those games.
I've never played an Assassin's Creed game. I own 2 of them. Never played a single. Actually, I own 3 of them. No, 4 of them. I own 4 of them, and the only one I've played is I played like 5 minutes of Origins because I got it free with my Yeti microphone. Uh, and
Don't play it.
my PS
Play
Vita.
the older ones.
I have the PS Vita game. And then I never played Black Flag, but I own it. So.
Play Black Flag.
And then I own the PSP version.
Yeah, play Black Flag. The controls are like it's like one of those games where it's like, oh, when you're getting attacked, hit B, and then you would just do that, and it was so simple. It would always say, oh, don't go in these areas because high level people will be there, but they were so easy to counter and stuff, and it was so much fun. But then you had frickin' Origins and stuff come out, and it was just bad. They changed the controls of it. The whole gameplay was different. I just didn't like it.
Yeah. But here's the real kicker to the remaster. Is that Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered Edition will be launching on all platforms on March 29th. Except for the Nintendo Switch, which comes out 2 months later on May 21st.
Yeah.
Which I think kind of sucks, but at the same time, I would rather them not rush it and put out a good port rather than rush it and put out what we saw in the trailer, so.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
I think it's easier to remaster for consoles, though.
Well, yeah.
I think that's why, because with
but
the Switch,
at the same
you have
time,
to...
I do really like that they are putting on the Switch, and, the Switch has shown that it makes money, so now you can see that, developers are actually working on getting their games on there, but usually it does take a little bit more time, because,
Yeah, because you have to adapt it to that control, you have to get it configured with the controller, then you have to be able to do something with because not everyone plays it on their TV.
Yeah, because, you don't want to pull an ARC, am I right?
Haha. I remember seeing ads for it, and it was very dumb.
Yep, ARC on Switch runs like a freaking potato. Holy crap, it's really bad.
Nah, my friend got it for Christmas, I think last year.
On Switch?
No, not on Switch. On Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
And we game share, so I was like, okay, I've actually been kind of interested in the game. We play it? No, we hate it.
Yeah, I got it on Xbox too, and it sucked. And on
it's an alright game.
Yeah.
It's just once you do stuff, it's like there's really no point.
I just really couldn't get into it, and then and it runs poorly, and on the Switch it looks like it's a freaking like Picasso painting. It's really bad.
Oh, and don't play with other people because it's so bad. Even though that's the whole reason that it's a thing. No, if you play with other people, they have the dumbest programming I've ever seen in a game where it's like, oh, it's a giant open world game, but if you walk too far away from your friend, it will drag whoever's the host, they will get dragged by the host. Like if the host goes too far away from you, you'll get dragged. Or if you try to go farther away and the host is AFK, it will just refuse to let you keep going. So if you have a dinosaur and you're over there trying to play with your friend and he goes too far away, you could lose your dinosaur from it.
Dang.
And it's really annoying. That's the main reason we haven't played that game again.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I actually own ARC on PC, but I'm too scared to reinstall it because I heard that it runs like garbage, so...
It's kind of sad, though, because if that's the case, then it just runs on garbage on everything.
Yeah. And then they tried to push out Atlas, which is just ARC with pirates.
I do. When does that game come out?
It's out.
Oh, really? Already?
Yeah, and nobody's heard a single thing about it, so...
I might have to look into that, because that game looks really good.
But it runs like ARC, so...
Well,
but it literally is just ARC, but this time it has pirates.
That's sweet. Isn't it made by the same people?
Yeah, made by the same people. It runs on ARC. I'm not even joking. People found the files for ARC in the game. So I think people have already started modding stuff from ARC into it because it's literally copy and paste the same game.
Even though they said it was going to be better than ARC by having a server that can hold 16 times more.
I don't know. It's really dumb. I don't like that
Sounds
company.
like just a letdown.
I think they're really just kind of cash grabbing at this point. But
they put too much time into stuff.
speaking of original cash grabs, Fallout 76. I enjoyed it, but I kind of found it lackluster. But I recently went back to it, and I started really enjoying it. They have truly worked on getting this game back up to what people wanted, and they're really starting to do that, especially with this DLC, which is what I want to talk about. The big 200 megabyte, I think, DLC update is now available. It's been available since the beginning of this week. And it's really good. It has not only the stuff for the DLC and the stuff for future DLC, but it actually does a ton of bug fixes, quality improvements. I mean, man, the game runs so good now. Not perfect, mind it, but it runs way better than it used to. Bless you. Uh, yeah, so it runs a lot better than it used to, and yeah, it's really really good now. Um, but the biggest thing to come out of this specific update, the piece of DLC that has been dropped now, and you can play it right now, is I believe it's called Hooked on Nuka Shine quest, which is a new quest line that takes you through the Vault-Tec University campus. You go to a bunch of frat houses who are having a party.
What?
Yeah. And,
What? It sounds like Bully for the freaking Wii at this point.
And you find the secrets of Nuka Shine. And I mean,
What?
it's absolutely freaking crazy, but it has Bethesda charm, and it shows that they're actually really trying to get people to like this game again. And I mean, it felt like an actual Bethesda game this time, so they're really on the right track. But I'm not going to spoil too much here. Basically, you go on this quest line, you go to the frat houses, you find Nuka Shine, you drink it, and
Wait,
then
Nuka Shine like as in moonshine?
mixed with Nuka Cola, yes.
That's so dumb.
And but yeah, if you drink vintage Nuka Shine, which is what you find first,
God.
it actually does like this weird like blue and pink effect to like your vision, and then you black out and it teleports you to somewhere completely random on the map. It's freaking crazy. And it gives you like a 200% melee up or something. It's freaking insane.
Oh yeah, because whenever you get drunk, you're just powerful.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really fun though. And then you have to go and follow to this secret speakeasy that has like a Nuka Cola machine as a door, and you go down there and you talk to a robot that's actually been modified so that it can digest like alcohol and become drunk. So the robot's all drunk and it talks to you, and that's when you start the quest to actually make Nuka Shine. And after completing it, you get crafting stations for your camp. I have not completed the quest, but it's a rather short quest, I believe, but it is a lot of fun. And if this is any representation of what the future parts of this DLC have to offer, I'm super excited for 76's future. And I'm actually probably going to be doing a re-review, the first of its kind on the channel. Because
On the main channel?
Yeah, I just feel like this game really deserves a second chance now. So I'm thinking after this whole spring update is done around May, that I'll probably go ahead and do a re-review of the game.
See, I thought about getting 76. I was like, oh, dude, this game looks so good. And I just remember people making memes of it from the start saying, because Far Cry New Dawn has actually just been, apparently it's already been out, and I completely forgot about it. And I do still want it. I just don't know. I just can't get myself to buy it right now.
I think Fallout 76 should be bought soon, because a lot of places are still trying to get rid of it because it's a flop. So you should be able to find it relatively cheap again. And I would do that before the game starts taking up in popularity, because I truly believe...
I doubt it will.
No, but I believe now with this free DLC that things will change, because this is starting to look really good. Yeah, so far we know of, I'm not going to go over it because we went over it in a previous video, but the general stuff coming in this next update, which is, by the way, the whole update is called Wild Appalachia.
Appalachian?
Yeah, yeah. And,
Appalachian?
No, Appalachia is the region.
Oh, that's Appalachian.
No, that's
dumb.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so later quests will involve the mythical creature, the sheep squatch,
What?
a backpack, We see in the trailer, although it was never mentioned, that there might be some sort of underground vault system or something. And then player vending will be added in cameras. You can see all of this in just look up the Fallout 76 Wild Appalachia trailer, and it shows all this stuff off. So, but those will all be coming at later dates. The only thing available right now is Nuka Shine.
Dumb.
So now we get into other stuff. And again, speaking of games that sucked and are now being updated to Beyond,
Mega Man. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No Man's Sky.
Is it? What is that? I can't.
It's
Wait.
the game that has infinitely generating planets, and you explore a whole universe. And it
Okay, I have no
failed
idea
at
what
the
that is.
beginning because of, false promises and stuff. Um, but they've been updating this game like crazy. There was an update called Next, and then Atlas. There was all these updates, and the game hardly resembles itself. And it's actually what the game kind of promised itself to be. And now they're teasing. They put out a little trailer for this next huge update, which is called No Man's Sky Beyond, which is said to. All we know now is that there will be 3 major elements to this, and the only thing that they're telling us as of right this second is that there will be a huge online overhaul. So yeah, what is that breathing noise in the background? I just hear.
Oh, did you hear that like earlier?
Just a little bit earlier.
Yeah, that was me blowing a gallon of milk. Just
What?
don't ask.
Oh, okay. I'm
Just
so
don't
confused.
ask. Just don't ask. There was stuff on it. I had to blow it up.
All right. But yeah, so yeah, No Man's Sky Beyond. Hopefully, it'll fix the game even further. I own it on PS4, and I started playing it, and it's really good. I love that game. Another space game that's being teased is Borderlands 3.
No. Oh, they finally get more stuff about that?
Yeah, so currently we have a tease for it being revealed at PAX on March 28th. So.
Dude, I hope so, because I've been looking. I am a huge fan of the series. I've loved it. One of my friends on PS3, like when I was like 13, actually was talking about it. And he wanted to get me in the series. And I was like, which one should I buy? And he's like, well, honestly, you should buy the second one. So I did buy the second one and loved the game. I fell in love with it. I have not beaten it, but I have played like a good chunk of it multiple times. I've made like 10 different characters. And
yeah, I'm gonna put a picture of that teaser image up there in the Discord.
I'll have to look at that. And then that trade pre-sequel was really good. And then people were like getting hype about the third one, because I believe the third one is supposed to have the people from Tales of the Borderlands.
Oh.
And I didn't care for that. Although Joe Swanson's in it. I know that from Family Guy. The voice actor, he's in it. And I was like, he just didn't belong. I didn't like Tales of the Borderlands because it takes place after the second one. And so I don't know how they're going to do it with 3, because then they're going to have to use these characters.
So we don't know much about Borderlands 3. They keep putting stuff on their Twitter, but the biggest thing was this image of a sandy wasteland, and it shows a street sign that says Exit 3, Borderlands 3, and then it says in graffiti, March 28th, Boston, Massachusetts. So we believe that March 28th it'll be revealed in Boston, Massachusetts. So.
Woo.
Because I guess PAX East takes place there, maybe?
I don't know.
Boston, Massachusetts. So yeah, I'm actually going to Boston in July, so I wish I would have booked that earlier, but, That's
how do you feel?
But yeah, so that's pretty freaking cool. I actually own Borderlands 1, 2, and the pre-sequel, and
I own one, I just didn't like it.
And I've never played any of them, so, I did play the PS Vita version for a little bit, and then I stopped playing.
No, that's not the game.
I'll play it. Although now I'm considering buying the Handsome collection so I can play in HD, but yeah.
Yeah, that's actually really good, because I believe it comes with DLC.
Yeah, it comes with 2 in the pre-sequel.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then also we have Battlefield 5 is getting a Battle Royale mode.
No. I didn't know we were talking about this. No.
Okay.
No, awful. Are you talking about that stupid battle royale mode?
Yeah.
No, I actually heard stuff
I
about
know
that.
nothing about it, so.
They were talking about apparently it's 64 people, I
That's
think,
weird.
and they're only gonna put out team solos and squads, bringing up duos in I think May, and they said they're supposed to have all the weapons from the game. All the characters are just going to be random, and there's going to be 17 vehicles. And in the trailer, you see, I think it's like a tractor pulling an
Yeah.
anti-aircraft gun. And I'm like, that's a no-no, because if there's anti-aircraft, we're probably going to see planes and stuff, which we don't need that like Fortnite. And also, they're saying that some of those vehicles are tanks, and I'd rather not have to play a battle royale with tanks.
Yeah. So yeah, not happy about that.
No,
Um,
no, I don't like
so
Battlefield to begin with, though.
I've
But
never played a Battlefield. Yeah. Um, and then next we have Xbox stuff. So Xbox Live was confirmed for iOS and Android, but nothing so far on the Switch. So, although I'm still fairly confident that that's probably going to happen. It just makes sense at this point. They also said that
yeah,
xCloud is almost ready for release.
I
So
don't know what that
I'm
is.
assuming that as soon as xCloud is ready to go, they'll announce it for the Switch. That's my guess. And then a big thing that they announced was that the Halo Master Chief Collection,
Oh,
with Halo Reach included, will be coming to PC on Steam. So that's pretty
yeah, which
freaking
is
exciting.
very, very weird. And a lot of people are confused. Where like, oh, do you need Xbox? You don't need Xbox Live to play.
Yeah.
You need Xbox Live to play online, I believe.
Mm.
And are you going to talk about like what they're doing with it?
I don't know what they're doing with it. I just know that it exists. And I'm pretty
No,
excited because I don't play a lot of Halo, but I want to. So
they're releasing when it comes out. We're starting with Reach, and what it's gonna do is because apparently when they are making it, they're rebuilding the game from the ground
yeah,
up.
yeah,
So they have to do that for PC, and with what they're doing is they're gonna start from Reach, and they're gonna put that out, and then they're gonna put out updates. And as they put out updates, they're gonna start putting in the newer games, and it's supposed to go from Reach all the way to 5. So it's not going to be like the normal Master Chief Collection on console. It's actually going to be a complete remake of every game, which I don't think they should put 5 in there because 5 was awful.
yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I haven't played much Halo, but I've always wanted to. So it's coming to PC now. So why the heck not? So yeah, that's about it for news. Now we're gonna get into discussion, which includes a little bit of news this time. So Google has been teasing a video game console. We saw the patent and a leaked image of this terrible looking controller. And
I
so
don't know what you're talking about, so this is all you.
what would you think about Google entering the
Uh,
console wars?
why? Well, that's my question. Why and what would they have? Like
Yeah,
own Google Games?
So what I'm guessing that they're gonna do is they're gonna release a crappy little streaming box, and it's gonna be able to stream PC games onto your system. So
Like
it'll
on the
look really
console?
nice, but you're probably gonna need some real good internet to play them. Is my guess.
So like my internet. So oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna invest in this now.
Did you see that controller?
No, can you put it in
Yeah, I
Discord?
put it in Discord.
Oh my god!
It looks so
It
bad.
looks like you took a stapler and melted it in half and bent both sides.
I think it looks like a
No.
freaking Ouya controller. Have you
It
seen?
looks like it looks like PlayStation and Xbox combined. That looks awful.
I know, like it's too like flat and angular, and the buttons look cheap, and the joysticks look too like plasticky. It just doesn't look good.
Oh, and by the way, that picture you sent in the Borderlands, yeah, that is for sure Borderlands. That's the art style.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna show you. Have you seen the Wuddya controller before?
No.
Here, I'm gonna send you a picture of the Wuddya controller because that's what this thing reminds me of.
It just sounds like you're saying, "Oh yeah." What's that button on the bottom? Hold on. This thing
That's
has a freaking mic button.
yeah, it's the microphone button. See, look, there's the Wuddya controller.
Ew, the buttons aren't even the right color. No, that's gross. Hold on, what's your? Ooh, yeah. That looks like a switch.
Yeah,
That's like a
yeah, it
switch
does.
thing.
But yeah, so
Look,
I
that's
think those
really
two look
bad.
similar. It's really bad though. I don't like it. But, yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Why are the buttons O, A, U, and Y?
Cause it's Ouya.
That looks so
I
dumb.
know it was
Hold on,
bad.
hit the O button. Hold on.
But you know what's hilarious is that somebody, and I'm actually considering buying one. Somebody made a
No.
wireless controller for the Switch that is an Ouya controller. It looks like an Ouya,
Why?
and it has it has a red side and a blue side. But it's like one of the cheapest wireless controller options, and it has like all the features of a pro controller. It's only like 30
Oh, that's actually
bucks.
kind of cool.
So
Oh, no, never mind. I'm
wait,
paying
what?
30 bucks for an oh yeah controller.
So yeah, what do you think about? I think that Google entering the console market is kind of stupid, but I'm
I
interested.
don't know. I don't really know what. I feel like now they're just trying to expand on money. I think
Yeah.
that's what. So did we get all
Okay.
that?
Okay. Yeah, we got all that. Hey, so welcome back. This is strange. I'm not sure what Bandicam is doing. It's like on drugs or something. But we're gonna finish out this episode. So yeah, that's why there's an edit. There's never editing in these videos, and this is the very light.
We had some technical
Yeah, it
difficulties.
just usually there's a little icon in the corner of the screen that shows that it's recording, and that disappeared, but it was still recording, I guess. So yeah, that's why there was just a weird cut in there. Anyway, Ryan, it's that time of day again for this question.
Ah,
Uh,
best time.
what have you been playing this week?
All right, we need to come up with a name for this segment, like recent played, or we need to come up with a creative name.
Here's a great title. What you playing? There you go. Fantastic.
What you
What
playing?
you playing?
You gotta say it with that accent. Yo,
Yeah.
man, what
What
you
you
playing?
playing?
What you playing? It's that time of the show. What you
What you
playing?
playing?
And just have like a laugh. Dude, that's what you should do. You should actually like, as much as I hate to say it, edit like a part of just you saying like, "What you doing?"
What you playing?
And then have like a laugh track going. All right, but
So, what you playing?
what are you playing? So I've been playing. I've been getting back into Battlefront 2. Anakin is still. I guess they nerfed Anakin, so like, his giant ring that it made it so he could one hit people,
Mm-hmm.
and now they've like or nerfed him so much that I think the max he can do is like 400. So rather than 1,000, and my friend's like really ticked off,
Yeah.
and I'm actually like really happy. But I've been playing that. I've been getting into Garden Warfare 2. I don't know if you've ever played that game or not.
We talked about this on the
I don't remember.
because it was coming to Xbox Gold.
Yeah,
I've
but
never played it, but I played the original on PS3.
Yeah, I bought the game 2 years ago. And I've been playing it. So yeah, I've been getting back into that. I actually had to get one of my friends to download it just because I wanted to have someone to play with. Because I never played it with anyone before.
Yeah.
So I've been playing that. Me and my friend have been starting doing a stream on my Twitch channel for Lego Star. You should link my Twitch channel.
All right. I will. Link
To
in the
see
description below.
Yeah, link in the description if you want to see my Twitch channel. It's very cringy, but hey, I stream a lot on there. So, but yeah, we've streamed Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, like 3 or 4 times, and like we played through it the whole like 4
That's
different times.
crazy.
And I love this game. Okay, that is my favorite game of all time. So
That's a bold statement.
No, that is my favorite game. It is so perfect. Like, the only thing I would ask for it is more characters. And that's really it. Oh,
Yeah.
and get rid of freaking Bounty Hunter Pursuit. That level is awful. But yeah, I've been playing that. Black Ops 4, they just dropped for Black Ops 4. For PS4, they dropped a Shamrock and All update. So now there's all Leprechaun green themed stuff,
On
and
the PS4?
Xbox, yeah. And
We'll have to get that.
I don't know when it's supposed to come to Xbox because it said it was live, but nothing ever happened. So I don't, because I loaded it up one day and it said, "Oh, Shamrock and all is live," and I'm like, "No, it ain't. I don't see anything new." So yeah, I'm assuming it said something about you get a free crate with like an emote and like a spray or something.
Hmm.
And I'm assuming it's gonna be like the Halloween and stuff, where they give you like 7 different things if you level up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably gonna be more bigger coming to Xbox here. Hopefully either today or tomorrow. I actually just loaded it up, but now I'm upstairs because my dad decided to turn up the TV, and
Ah.
I didn't want that to pick up in the thing.
Mhm.
And so I do plan on playing that here in a bit until my friend's controller charges up. Um, and oh yeah, I'm probably gonna be streaming tonight. So depending on when you get this up,
It will
they
not be
could
tonight, probably.
yeah, it will not be tonight.
And if it
'Cause-
is, it'll be like 12 o'clock tonight.
yeah. Um.
Sorry, also,
So
if you hear like this stupid squeaking in the background, this chair is slowly like falling apart, I'm pretty sure, because it
it's
just like.
alright. I used to play with one of my friends, and he had a squeaky freaking chair,
It
and
keeps
you would
like.
just be playing.
I mean, it was like a cheap Walmart office chair. It's nice and comfy though, but it always like creaks and I hate it.
So yeah, I've been playing Black Ops 4 a lot. I'm now at tier 50, so I'm
Woo.
halfway through it, and there's 100 tiers, and it's actually kind of sad that I'm already halfway through it. So yeah, they have all that coming, so I've been playing that. I actually am working on getting back into Smash. I haven't touched my Switch in a while, but I actually plugged it in the other day, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play this for a few. And I'm working on Dr. Mario. I'm trying to make him a main because I'm getting hyped for that Dr. Mario World Tour. Dr. Mario World.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've just been using. Oh yeah. Joker comes out in April.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they talked more about him. I've been getting like 8 ads a day about it. And people on my bus are like, "Hey, we're one step closer to getting Joker." I'm like, "Haha, I know." So, yeah, I've been trying to get back into Smash. I mean, you heard me at the beginning play Lego The Incredibles,
Lego Incredibles.
but I actually just took it out like 10 minutes ago and put in Black Ops 4, and I'm not even playing Black Ops 4 right now. It's already more fun. I'm having more fun now playing, doing nothing and talking than to freaking play that stupid game. I want to get back into Sea of Thieves. I really do, because like, do you follow that game at all?
No.
They've been deciding their YouTube channel. They put out weekly like updates on what's going on, and the community is super nice, at least from what I've seen. They're starting to do more stuff in it, and it makes me happy because the game's only been out for I think a little more than a year,
Yeah.
and the game is super fun. It's just very repetitive, and you have to have friends to really enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I actually been wanting to get back into it, but again, my friend has a very small storage on his Xbox, so he can only get so many games, and that's one of the games he deleted to get something else. So until he re-downloads it, I'm not playing it. But yeah. Oh, and I've been playing Pokemon Sun because I lost that game about a year ago, and it was last Christmas. No, not last.
Last Christmas.
No, I just thought about that too. Now, it was 2017's Christmas, right? So I thought Mario Kart 7 was Mario Kart 8, so I really wanted Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS. And I forgot I actually had just bought Sun, and I completely forgot that when I opened 7, I took the game out and put the Sun game in the case.
That happened to me.
I completely forgot about it for like a year, and I'm sitting here. I know where Moon is. Moon is right next to me, actually.
Yeah.
And I wanted to play Sun because that was the one I played. I'm at Lytton right now, and I wanted to play it. And by the way, Genesect is my favorite Pokemon in the newer generation. No, it's not Genesect.
Yeah, Genesect isn't new.
Uh, what's his name? Hold on, I got my Pokemon game here. But yeah, that's a lot.
Charjabug?
No, I don't wanna keep my old moves. No, I don't want Rattata.
Well, here,
Uh,
well, you find that.
Galissopod. I like him. He's freaking amazing, dude. I love him. But yeah, I've been getting back into that. I always have it charging next to me, so like whenever I'm just laying in bed, I'll just like whip it out and just be like, "Yo, I'm gonna play some Sun," and
Yeah.
just to get me prepped for that Pokemon Sword and Shield. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I've been playing.
That's a lot of stuff.
I know. I don't stick with one game. I like to switch it up.
Yeah, same. So what I've been playing? I was trying to pull it off. It didn't work. Anyway, what I've been playing is I played. Are you blowing on the milk again?
No. No, you're actually probably hearing me breathe. Hold on.
Nice.
Wait, how do I sound?
You're fine now.
Alright,
so,
I have a jellyfish on my chest.
All right then. This, yeah. So, but anyway, what I've been playing is I started playing some Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu again. For the same reason, to prepare for Sword and Shield. I was just going through Seafoam Cave and I found Articuno. So now I have Articuno. So that's.
That was Articuno for the longest time.
So yeah, now I have Articuno, and that was really random. But yeah, that game is really good, and I just, again, I can't, like, continuously play it, but I usually have to put it down and then start playing again, and I can't stop playing it.
Yeah.
I played a lot more Moonlighter, of course.
Moonlight.
See, now you're too muffled.
Oh. Alright, I was saying Moonlight, like that stupid song by X. I don't know what Moonlighter is.
Yeah, it's a good game. I'll put up a review soon, so I won't gonna say much more here. But yeah, and then what else have I been playing? Fallout 76, of course, to play that new DLC. And it's been really fun.
Did you actually buy it?
What?
Like, have you already been playing it?
Oh, I've been playing
like the new
76.
DLC?
Oh, the DLC's free.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're putting out free DLC.
That's what we talked about.
I didn't hear a price, so I didn't really think anything of it. I figured it was like, $15.
Yeah, they're not doing any paid DLC as of right now. So.
I wonder why.
Yeah, so I've been playing that new free DLC with my friend Joey, who was on last week. We've been playing that like crazy. It's been pretty fun. 2 Mothmen have spawned at my camp. It's been freaking crazy. And then and then I just got today a brand new charming little game. Well, it's not new, but it's new to me. I got on clearance at GameStop. Sushi Striker: The Way of Sushido, which means that
what?
Which means that I'm one more game closer to my goal of getting every Nintendo published game on the Switch. Which means that it has that little Nintendo logo on the side of the game case. And so now I'm only missing Fitness Boxing, The World Ends With You, and Splatoon 2 physically. I own it digitally, but I need it physically. And Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country, or whatever the freak it's called. I don't know. But those are the only ones I need now, because I finally got Sushi Striker for $35 on sale. And
$35 on sale?
On sale.
I've never even heard of that game.
Yep. It came out 2018, like early 2018.
Wow.
But yeah, it came out on 3DS for $40 and Switch for $50. And so I just kept waiting. But I would say for $35, it is completely worth it. It's a lot of fun. It kind of riffs on Pokemon, and it kind of makes fun of it here and there. And you use sushi sprites because it's a really goofy game. You're in a world where fish have disappeared, and so there was like a big sushi war, and your parents died in the sushi war, and now And now you're becoming a sushi striker due to this weird guy who came over and gave you a sushi sprite who spawns sushi and gives you magical powers, and you have to fight the Imperial government, and there's like full-on anime
Hold up,
cutscenes.
now it's in Star Wars. Hold up.
This
This sounds so weird.
There's full-on anime cutscenes and stuff. It's freaking crazy. Visually, it kind of looks like Yokai Watch a little bit. But the gameplay mechanic mainly is that you slide and connect plates of sushi that are going by on a roller belt, and then you throw the empty plates at your enemy until they die.
What? What?
It is one of the craziest, most fun games I've ever played. It is absolutely insane. So, $50, probably not. But if you can find it for, like, that sweet spot of, like, 30 to 40, I would say pick it up, because it's a lot of freaking fun.
Sounds like it's whoever made it was on heavy
Oh,
drugs.
yes, most definitely. Yeah, it's freaking great. And, I mean, it's really cool. And you could tell that if this thing came out in, like, the early 2000s, that there totally would have been, like, a 4Kids, poorly translated anime of it. So, yeah, but it's great. It's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, so I think that's about it for today's episode. So, thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.
Are you gonna hold this out to exactly an hour?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to Review Games for more awesome content. Go check out the Game Boy guys. We've been doing a full Game Boy restoration over there. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.
Bye.